Okay, we're back again. We're back on the improved broadcaster software because I was doing some recordings with IBS, and this is the original recording that I did. It's 50 minutes, I think. Oh, wait, there's a tool for this, right? Is it going to tell me? Yes. Yes, it will tell me. Yep. So it's about 54 minutes, and it's 12 gigabytes. And here is the same 54-minute video, but re-encoded with YUV 444. I also changed the container format to Matryoshka. I don't know how much of a difference that makes, but it seemed to about half the size compared to the Move container, which is a GRBP. So the difference in size from just doing a re-encoding of the color format and maybe changing the container format goes from 12.2 gigabytes to 4 gigabytes. That's a pretty big difference in my opinion. So I don't really want 12 gigabyte files around. In fact, goodbye. I still need to re-encode these other two, so they have to stay for now. Yeah, I don't really want 12 gigabyte files around. I don't really want 4 gigabyte files, frankly, but they're a lot easier to handle. So what I'm going to try out is I'm going to try out something I stumbled across, libswscale. It does a couple of things. It does rescaling of videos, but it also does apparently optimized. I don't know how optimized, but it does optimized conversions between pixel formats. There is also a filter to do this. I don't know if I'll be able to see it at a glance here. Probably not. But there is a filter to convert between pixel formats. I don't know if this filter under the hood calls this library. I don't really know how it all works, but this is apparently a super duper optimized for some pixel formats way of converting between pixel formats. So I would like to try to convert between this one. I actually don't think we have it in that format, but I'd like to convert between whatever the RGB format is. I think it's BR or BGR0 possibly, and YUV 444p, I think is the format. And remove our reliance on the libx264 RGB encoder and instead just use lib2x4 instead use that. So let's see what we need to do. The first thing I want to find out is how I actually do the conversion. So we have an initial context. Okay. Okay, so we do an init and a free. Oh, we can get a context. Allocate and return. Okay. Right, so we can go from a source to a destination format. So we can keep the width height the same and we can change the format. Right, the filters are outputs. Dest filter and source filter. I don't see them here, so they look like outputs to me. Okay, and this is a big thing with a bunch of stuff. Yeah, whatever. Whoa. Okay, screen. Yeah, whatever. What am I looking at? This. Data fields. Luminance and chrominance. Okay. Okay. I wonder if these are outputs, because I don't see them as parameters. That seems to suggest they are. Let's go look at the definition. Okay, Alex set ops doesn't have the filters in it. It just has the other stuff. And then we initialize, oh, and we initialize the filters based off these contexts, maybe. Okay, so let's go up. Initialize this context. Oh, it keeps internal frames. That's good. I don't have to manage that. Source and dest filter. Context init threaded. Okay. Not a lot of documentation here. I wonder if there's an example I can crib from. Allocate and return a context, yeah. Okay, so this does scaling. I wonder if... I wonder if by scale it just means do the thing. Like if this also assumes planar UV to be UV order instead of YVU. Like I wonder if this does color conversion as well, or if it just does scaling. Scale frame, right, so I can give it a frame as a source and get a destination frame back. This is merely convenience wrapper around send slice, receive slice. Okay, that's fine. So what is this scale then? This is on, okay, this is on buffers directly. Color space. I don't care enough. I just want to change the pixel format. I don't just like pick whatever. Get default filter. Interesting. Because I kind of don't want to do any of this stuff, right? Like this feels like it's actually doing some amount of filtering, which I don't care for. Let's see if there's an example to crib from. Maybe. I don't think we're transcoding. I mean, not in that sense. Okay, so we are changing pixel formats. Okay, very cool. We have a context. I don't see filters. I wonder if it's just going to pick null. Parse video size. I don't think I care. Okay, so we get a context. Yeah, and then null. That works for me. That's super chill. Right, so it calls it directly, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to do it on a frame basis. Well, let's just try it out. Let's see how we go. So let's get rid of this. Let's make this, you have 444p, I think. I can't remember if the p is there or not. We'll need this library. This is the example, which is libswscale. And then it's swscale. Okay, send video frame, I think. Another thing I'm curious about is if I should be setting keyframes. I don't really know if it makes a difference or if it makes that much of a difference. Since I think as part of the codec I set keyframe parameters, so I'm not sure if it makes a difference if I set the frame as a keyframe or not. We can maybe play around with that. So we make the frame writable, we copy some data in, and oh, we already sent the frame here. Okay, so what I'm gonna need is to go to state, and we'll need a software context in our video output. Yeah, so I don't know here. I think it's just like SW context, software context. SWS context, and it's a struct. Okay, sure. Let's head back to the functions. Yeah, so we want to do a get context. We can do that. And it returns a pointer. Yep, brilliant. So we'll need to remember to free it as well. Let's just start using it and scale frame. So if res equals SWS scale frame, and then we want to scale VO software context, and then the destination frame can it, do I have to keep the one around? I feel like there's got to be a better way. Can I do a frame copy or something? Is that a thing I can do? Where would I find that? Probably in the codec part. Yeah, AV frame. Right, but how would I know if there's like a frame copy? AV frame clone. I don't know what the difference between clone and copy is here. Creates a new frame that references the same data. Copies the frame data. This function does not allocate anything. Dest must already be initialized and allocated. Okay, this copies only the frame data. Okay. So wait, do I already need to have a valid buffer when I do this? Frame start. Frame end. Okay, so I kind of don't really want to do this because I don't really want to clone the data. I wonder if the strat is just to allocate a new frame. Wait, does it need to have stuff set though? Because I think I want to... I think I need some parameters set, right? If allocated by the caller. The data buffers may either be already allocated by the caller or left clear, in which case they'll be allocated by the scaler. The latter may have performance advantages. That's fine. I don't plan on allocating it. It's fine.